This kanji is the kanji meaning red. It's one of the core Japanese colours, so it can be used either as a noun on its own, then it's pronounced aka, so that would be a thing, as in I like red, the thing. Aka ga suki desu, aka. But also if you add an I to this noun, it becomes akai, and that would be an adjective, a describing word. So if you wanted to say a red pen, you would need to use the adjectival form of red, and in Japanese that would need to have the I on the end, and that would be akai pen. But let's have a look at the character itself. Now you should be able to recognize the top element. That means earth or dirt or place. Now the element below earth or dirt is actually a variation of this character. 1, 2, 3, 4, which you recall means fire. Now we've seen a variation of this in the character for black, but this is a slightly different variation. It's almost the same. It's still 4 dots on the bottom, but the stroke order is a little different, and it possibly looks a little closer to the original character for fire. Let's look at the stroke order now. Okay, on top we have our first stroke going across like that, and those are the 2 leaves growing up from the stalk. Then we draw the stalk second down like that, and then we have the 3rd stroke going across, and that indicates the ground. Now underneath the ground we've got the first stroke of our fire element, but it's not the left hand stroke, it's the left hand of the 2 central strokes. Then we've got the 2nd stroke with an optional tick at the bottom, and then we've got our 2 small strokes, one on the left and one on the right, and that is the fire underneath the earth. And of course, whether you want to think of that as the molten lava of a volcano, or whether you want to think of it of the burning fires of hell, whichever way, it's red without a doubt. Now it's pronounced aka when it's a noun, so when you're talking about red the thing, it's aka. But when you want to use it as a describing word or an adjective, and you want to put it in front of a different noun, for example, a red pen, then you're going to need the adjectival ending I, and that becomes akai, as in akai pen, a red pen. So there we have red.